EP42 Quest for Happiness. Larry sat on his worn-out couch, staring at the flickering screen of his television. The sound of rain tapping against the window provided a rhythm to his thoughts. He often found solace in these moments of quiet reflection, pondering the mysteries of life and the pursuit of happiness. Life, he thought, was a series of fleeting moments, each one slipping through his fingers like grains of sand. Sometimes he felt like he was chasing after an elusive butterfly, always just out of reach. Happiness seemed like a distant dream, a mirage shimmering on the horizon. He remembered a time when happiness felt tangible, when laughter echoed through the halls of his childhood home and the warmth of his mother's embrace enveloped him like a cocoon. But as he grew older, life became more complex, more confusing. Larry couldn't help but wonder, what is happiness, really? Is it a destination to be reached, or is it found in the journey itself? He had read countless self-help books, attended seminars, and listened to motivational speakers, all promising the key to everlasting happiness. Yet, here he was, still searching. He glanced around his cluttered apartment, filled with reminders of his past failures and unrealized dreams. The weight of expectations, both his own and those of others, pressed down on him like a heavy burden. He longed for simplicity, for a life stripped bare of superficial desires and societal pressures. But how does one find happiness in a world filled with chaos and uncertainty? Larry closed his eyes, letting his mind wander through the corridors of his memories. He recalled moments of pure joy, a sunset painting the sky in hues of orange and pink, the taste of his favorite meal shared with loved ones, the feeling of accomplishment after overcoming a challenge. Perhaps, he mused, happiness is not a destination at all, but rather a state of mind. It is found in the small moments of everyday life, a smile from a stranger, the gentle touch of a loved one's hand, the beauty of nature unfolding before his eyes. As the rain continued to fall outside, Larry felt a sense of peace wash over him. Maybe happiness wasn't something to be chased after, but something to be cultivated from within. In that moment, he made a promise to himself, to seek joy in the ordinary, to embrace life's imperfections, and to find contentment in the here and now. With a renewed sense of purpose, Larry switched off the television and stepped out into the rain, ready to embark on a new chapter in his quest for happiness. And as he walked along the wet pavement, he couldn't help but smile, knowing that perhaps, just perhaps, he was one step closer to finding what he had been searching for all along. As Larry walked along the rain-soaked pavement, he noticed a mysterious figure standing beneath a flickering streetlight, their features obscured by the shadows. Intrigued, Larry approached cautiously, his heart pounding with a mixture of curiosity and apprehension. As he drew closer, the figure stepped forward, revealing themselves to be an elderly man with wise eyes that seemed to hold the secrets of the universe. "Greetings, young traveler," the man said, his voice carrying a melodious lilt. "I have been expecting you." Surprised by the stranger's words, Larry's curiosity deepened. "Who are you?" he asked, unable to tear his gaze away from the man's piercing eyes. The elderly man smiled enigmatically. "I am a messenger," he replied cryptically. "A messenger of destiny." Larry felt a shiver run down his spine. Destiny? What did this mysterious stranger know about his fate? "You seek happiness, do you not?" the man continued, his voice soft yet commanding. Larry nodded slowly, his mind racing with questions. How could this stranger know his innermost desires? The elderly man beckoned for Larry to follow him, leading him down a dimly lit alleyway that seemed to twist and turn endlessly. With each step, Larry felt a sense of anticipation building within him, a feeling that he was on the brink of discovering something profound. Finally, they arrived at a weathered wooden door nestled between two towering buildings. The man gestured for Larry to enter, his eyes gleaming with a mixture of mystery and intrigue. As Larry stepped through the threshold, he found himself transported to a realm unlike any he had ever seen, a place of boundless beauty and infinite possibility. Colors danced in the air, swirling and twirling in a mesmerizing display of light and shadow. And there, in the center of it all, stood a magnificent tree, its branches reaching towards the heavens like fingers grasping for the stars. At its base lay a single, shimmering fruit, the fruit of happiness. With a sense of awe, Larry approached the tree, his heart pounding with anticipation. He reached out a trembling hand and plucked the fruit from its branch, feeling its weight in his palm. As he took a bite, a wave of euphoria washed over him, filling every fiber of his being with a sense of joy and contentment unlike anything he had ever known. In that moment, Larry realized that happiness was not something to be found in the outside world, but something that resided within him all along. With a newfound sense of clarity, Larry bid farewell to the mysterious messenger and stepped back out into the rain-soaked streets, his heart light and his spirit renewed. And as he journeyed home, he carried with him the knowledge that happiness was not a destination to be reached, but a state of being to be embraced in every moment of life's journey.